What totally obvious scam do people still fall for? Hello, ma'am. I'm calling from the Internal Revenue Service to let you know we've discovered fraudulent activity on your social security number, so we are canceling it. Then they ask you to pay with iTunes gift cards. Their whole scam is so obvious it's sad folks fall for it. Our former secretary at work fell for this shit through an email scam. She went and bought $500 worth of Google Play cards from CVS. They had to stop her at the store because she was planning on spending $2,000 on them. I had to actually buy $1,000 worth of gift cards for a work event at Target, and 2 different managers were called over to talk to me to try to convince me I was being scammed and not to buy them. It was annoying, but I super appreciate that they do it. I mean, to be fair, I've worked at Best Buy where we had people come in, tell us their boss emailed them to get X $100 in gift cards, then send him the codes. Like, buddy, are you sure it's your boss? Not saying that's what happened with you, but it's nice that they did their due diligence to make sure that wasn't happening. I literally had this email from my boss yesterday. Remember to forward me the codes to me first so I can verify the accuracy. No, do not do this. This guy is a scammer. Send them to me. I'm definitely not a scammer, and I can make sure the store actually activated the cards for you. The eyes has said over and over again, and they say it every year, and it is on the news, etc. We will never call you. Yet people fall for that all the time. From what I remember of my college classes, the eyes will never open communication with you by calling. Once communication is established, calling might be a way of communication forward. This is it right here. I've been audited twice, both times because the eyes screwed up and said I owed more than I paid in taxes. They send a letter first giving you a case number, explanation of what they found, what you owe, and what the penalties are, and will be going forward, complete with dates for when payment is due. They leave a phone number for you to call. You give them the case number on the paperwork they mailed you, and then an agent is assigned to your case. I managed to prove to them they screwed up on both audits and kept my money. They apologized both times. How do you go about proving them wrong? You write "No" you in a self-addressed stamped envelope and hope for the best. It's all paperwork. On the first audit, they discovered very quickly they were in the wrong without me having to do much outside of one phone call. A local contract construction company put a $270,000 job in my name. I teach computer science and it's my only job. Simple stuff. The second time was more complicated. I set a temporary address at my parents' house in NC to forward my mail somewhere it would be safe and collected while I was moving from Chicago to TN for a job. I did this because it was taking me a while to find an apartment to rent and I didn't want to rush the process. NC does state income taxes, TN doesn't. I didn't file a state income tax return because I was living in TN. I was confused by my mailing address having been set to NC for 2 months, but I wasn't living there. I was floating around on friends' couches in TN while working. I had to prove it with paperwork, like hiring contract for work, getting new plates and driver's license for the state of TN, etc. Multi-level marketings. Hey hun, I know we haven't spoken since high school, but I totally just thought of you for a great opportunity selling amazing products and being your own boss. I make 6 figures working from home. Hit me up soon cause I only have 1 spot left on my team. Bye girl. Hey babe, heard your mom died last week. Really sucks lol. Anyway, I was wondering if you'd be interested in my new mega tentacle dildo to help fill the aching hole left by losing a loved one. The tentacles are extra floppy, and if you purchase 10 sets you receive a free body pillow. Bye girl. Haha yup. Being a guy, that last bit always makes me suspicious this message just might not have been written out especially for me. Technically $38 is 6 figures. Technically $0.1001 is 6 figures. Sister-in-law only communicates with the rest of the family when she's having a pampered chef or oven party or gets a new catalog. I used to follow someone on Instagram whose entire feed was Arbonne products and I seriously cannot believe that these people sell enough to make a living off of that crap. They don't. The bottom don't. The top are millionaires. Usually less than 0.5% of sellers actually make enough money to live comfortably. And usually it's because they have people in their downline, rather than actually being able to make a profit selling things. Less than 1% don't lose money or make zero. You have to get in at the very beginning of an MLM to make money, and you also have to have no ethics, because anyone with any sense knows it's a pyramid scheme and you're making money off the loss of those below you. Absolutely terrible scheme. Fun fact, many MLMs use very complex downline structures to ensure that they can avoid paying as many people as possible. A common tactic is that you are paid based on number of branches in your downline. Herbalife is a good example of this. Basically you get paid more if the people directly under you have a lot of underlings and buy enough product. This can lead to situations where someone in your downline is making more money than you are. People who join late into an MLM can still make money, but it's about as easy as winning the lottery. This COVID-19 situation has made my dad buy tons of overpriced products and watch online talks about how to build your own business, and I'm really at a loss as to what I should do. Show him the income disclosure statements for any MLMs he's considering joining. I love you. Please send me money so I can visit my dying sister in country name. I know I've only known you 2 weeks online, and we've never met in person, and I've called you from 3 different burner phones, but that doesn't mean we don't love each other. Edit. I have never seen an episode of 90 Day Fiancé. Obligatory thanks. Seems oddly specific, bro. I've read a few articles. It amazes me how many people lose thousands because they are lonely. I worked retail, some lady trying to buy hundreds of dollars worth of Steam cards. Scraggly looking lady in her 50s, totally Steam's demo. When I asked her why she was buying them, she said, "They're for my boyfriend who lives in Europe. He uses them to call me." I told her they were for buying video games, and you can't pay for phone calls with them, and she just didn't believe me. Some people don't want to believe the simplest answers. Making lists of personal information and posting it on a Facebook wall for data mining. They post massive lists with hundreds of entries sometimes. Favorite color, mother's maiden name, high school, first car, etc. Favorite color, Hunter 2, mother's maiden name, Hunter 2. High school, Hunter 2. First car, Hunter 2. Am I doing this right? I don't know, all I see is asterisk asterisk asterisk. Lem test this. Dean Winchester's ass 69. Your porn name is your credit card number followed by your social security number. And then you look like a total party pooper when you tell someone about the risk they've just posed to themselves, because it's just for fun. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. I just told my sister to stop this. She posted our childhood phone hash, which I know for a fact she uses the last 4 digits for passcodes. That requires 4 digits. Luckily I'm too lazy to do them, but, damn, is that what they were actually created for? It's also very likely that one of these is an answer to a security question for whatever account. Security questions are the complete opposite of security. I can't believe some services still use them. Please answer these questions. That can all be answered by skimming your Facebook profile that will be used as a backdoor access to your account. I always answer them because I don't use my personal info on registrations. Security questions are like what's your first pet's name? Me, Chiggers. I never had a pet named Chiggers. I just make up answers I remember and only I can know. Local MILFs who want my cock. They do. They're cannibal MILFs. Muchly enjoy luscious flesh. Freaks Go Skins website. PPL enter their Steam account details and end up losing their account as pishers use stolen accounts to cheat in games. Lol, I actually fell for this somehow. Ended up getting my account back without any items gone, as there was a 15-day cooldown because they changed ML and mobile authenticator of me. My friend lost $1,000 worth of skins as he got vaxxed. Microtransactions are a scam to begin with, so your friend lost $1,000 either way. This is your boss. Yes, I'm calling you from a phone that you don't have saved in your contacts. I need you to buy $1,000 in iTunes gift cards and send me photos of the codes through text. Unfortunately, this actually happened at my job yesterday. happened to me over email. And they asked me to email to their personal address rather than their work email and send the photos. I thought it was weird as heck, but because I thought that it was dodgy as hell, I sent an email back to both the scam email and a partner of the firm, who they were pretending to be, and said it doesn't make sense for me to buy these for you from my city when you can get them from these places in your city. The scammer then got quite aggressive and the company blocked them. Haha. The partner is an older man, so he was very confused. An ICE-exiled Nigerian prince contacted me by email. His royal family has been overthrown by the military, who has blocked access to the bank accounts whilst they are in hiding. Fortunately, their accountant still can access their wealth, and they desperately need a foreign account to move the money, so it can't be seized by the state until they are safe again. With amazing luck, they chose me in Australia to help them, which I must for the generous offer of 25% of the millions they need to move, as long as I provide my bank details and a scan of my passport just to confirm I'm real. If I don't help, I would never forgive myself. Apparently I'm their last chance, as others have failed them, and I'm to keep this just between the prince and I'm probably putting myself and the royal family at risk by discussing it on Reddit, but thought this post worthy of bringing awareness to their plight. You know what, Toby? When the son of the deposed king of Nigeria emails you directly asking for help, you help his father and the freaking country. Okay,